Hello everyone, welcome to our Wellness Wednesday live here on Planet Wellness. We are showing you our healthy mint plant, and this is what we'll be speaking on for now. So if you're watching live, please say hello in the comments below, and if you're watching on the replay, it's hashtag replay. So over to you, Ronald.
So, good afternoon. What a beautiful sunny 26 degrees day in London. We live in the South Chigwell area, and depends on where you go in South Chigwell, your soil could be very bad or could be very good, but we're lucky. This patch we're on has got clay, and when you know how to break the clay up properly, it will give you a lot of fertility in your food and your actual growth of your herbs and so on and so on. So today I'm going to disclose some amazing information about one of the most marvelous herbs that you could ever plant in your garden. And the herb, the common name for it is mint, M-I-N-T, that's the English word. In French, it's called la menthe, M-E-N-T-H-E. Now, why is the mint so powerful? Mint is one of those die-hard herbs. You can plant it in most soils and it will thrive in winter, it will thrive in summer, it will thrive in spring and autumn. Sometimes if the weather is really, really cold in winter, like -5 or -10, the mint leaves may die back right to the ground, but remarkably it has such a strong root system that once the spring starts, within a week or two of spring starting, like about April, May, it shoots again. And then you see a huge amount of new leaves for spring. Now, why is it that we're so fond of mint? First of all, there's 28 varieties of mint, 28 plus, there's more. Now, we grow the black mint here, the black mint, we grow the common mint, we grow apple mint, which tastes of apple. We have another 2 or 3. We also have that chocolate mint. So when you take it, when you drink it, it smells like chocolate, tastes like chocolate. Amazing. So now, why is the mint? The mint goes back to the pharaohs, about 2,000 or 3,000 years ago. Now, why is the mint so good? Is because first of all is what we call a carminative. Right, carminative. Now, what does that mean? Now, some people will call it roughly farting, but it's a gas, the amount of gas that's in excess in your stomach, right? And so that gas can be very disturbing to a lot of people, especially if you're presenting something and you want to you're in a conference or cinema and you're having carminative problems. That can be solved, right? So in other words, you're bloated in the stomach and in the intestines, small and large, and so on. Now, so what actually happened is that when you drink mint tea, right? Mint tea, you take 8 leaves of mint, you put it in a teapot, you pour boiling water on it, and you let it brew for brew for about 7 minutes, and then you pour it into a teacup or teapot or tea or mug, and you put a teaspoon, preferably of Manuka honey, good quality one, and you stir that up, and then you drink that. You do that 4 or 5 times a day whilst you've got gas problems, and within about 2 or 3 weeks, your gas will be much, much less. It could have been gone completely. Now, that's carminative. Another benefit or attribute is that it's also an antispasmodic. In other words, if you suffer from asthma or coughing caused by hay fever, this is a great herb to stop completely the coughing caused by the pollen and by the asthma and so on and so on. That's 2. The third one, it is an anti-stress herb. When you'll be amazed if you drink the cup of tea like what we've described, you'll sit there quietly for about 20 minutes and just sip on this hot tea, you'll feel the stress dissolve around you. Totally dissolve. You'll be like really back on top. So if you're tired, have a cup of tea, mint. Now, in addition to that, it is full of vitamin B complex. It is full of B complex vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin C, right, which are very, very good vitamins for the heart and the energy of your cells, right? That's the richness of a homegrown organic mint. In addition to that, you've got a system as part of it's called anthocyanin, which means that it contains a lot of antioxidants which fight your free radical damage, which aids you, right? I've been aware of mint since I was about 4 years old, and I've always loved it, right? Wherever I've been in the world, I've always tried to grow mint, right? Now, in addition to what I've just said, two other factors on the mint, you can make a marvelous meal, and when you're cooking lamb, fish, chicken, red meat, whatever, you can make a mint chutney, right? So I'm going to give you the recipe for that. But first of all, I'm going to encourage you, do not go and buy dried mint from the shop or supermarket. Don't waste your money, right? The best thing to do, even if you've got a small balcony, get some mint, get someone that's got a mint plant, get them to give you a root system, put the mint in a small pot or big pot, and water it regularly, and you'll have plenty of mint, plenty, right? So now, I'll give you the recipe. Once you get the mint, you need to get quite a lot. Once you get the mint, I'm going to give you just to show them the actual chutney.
Okay.
I'll hold it for you. Yep. Okay. Now watch. Can you see that? See this? Can you see that? Can you see how green that is? Now, there's 4 jars like that I've made in the last 2 weeks, and this is a marvelous chutney for having, like I said, lamb, fish, chicken. It just it helps to digest it, but also gives it magnificent taste. Now I'm going to give you the recipe. Now, if you can't get it too quickly, on our website or whatever we're going to work on, we're going to give you the actual precise recipe. Okay, this is what you do. You must get probably about 60 leaves of mint, right? And fresh from your garden, preferably. And then you put that into a blender. Now, I use a NutriBullet. So you wash the leaves, of course. You put 60 of those leaves, 60, depends on the amount of chutney you want. 60 to 100 leaves. If you've got plenty of leaves, you could easily get that. You put that into a NutriBullet, right? And you push it right down the bottom, and then you add to it coriander leaves, about 4 or 5 coriander leaves, long ones, coriander leaves. You put in there a small red onion, some more than ginger, right? About, depending on your taste for chili, between 15 and 20 green chilies, okay? And then you can also put some parsley, and also to make it blend, you add about 2 tablespoons of Greek extra virgin olive oil. So remember what I said: mint leaves, coriander, parsley, small red onion, bit of ginger. You could also put a bit of garlic, quite well. And about 15 to, now if you really like chili a lot, 15 to 20 green chilies, or you can put 1. But the chili adds a real zing to it, right? Now when you've blended it, you've got that beautiful green color, right? Because all the stuff in is mostly green, like green chilies, green mint, green coriander, and so on, parsley. You can even put celery leaves or celery stems as well. That will add bulk to your mint and also adds fiber, right? So if you have the chutney, let me tell you something. Once you taste that chutney, you're going to have it for breakfast, you're going to have it for lunch, and you're going to have it for dinner.
And possibly a bit of sea salt if you want to add
Oh
to
yes,
this,
that's exactly right. Very good move. That's a good one. That's exactly right. Sel de Guerin, you've heard me mention that before. SELDEGUERAND. Sel comes from Guerin in northwestern France. Put about 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons in the mixture. That will help with the iodine and also minerals from the sea salt. And then once you taste that chutney, you are gonna love it. Now, can we give them somewhere where they can read the recipe?
Yes, we will type it in the comments.
Okay,
below.
so we're gonna wind up with this now, but Petrina is gonna give you some comments where you can actually have the precise recipe, and then let us know, have your feedback on how you do with the recipe. And whilst we're at it, don't be afraid of putting chilies in the chutney. It really adds zing to it, right? Now, I personally put it between 20 and 60 green chilies in that mixture. So that's about you end up with about 3/4 of a kilogram, and it's just got just enough chili tang. However, if you can't stand chili, start with one and then build up until you get. Why is chili important? Because chili is full of antioxidants as well, and also chili is an appetizer. So when you're eating food and you eat chili with it, it gives you great appetite, so you enjoy your food even more, right? So I am excited about getting your feedback. So I'm sure Patrina is as well.
Yes, of course.
And we look forward to hearing how you went with a taste of what we've given you.
That's great.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for listening. Do tag anyone who would love to learn from this video as well. And remember, we've got several ebooks which we've written over the past few months. I'll share the links in the comments below as well.
Yes.
Do subscribe and share with your friends as well if they haven't already done so and want to add more.
When you finish, just point to that big leaf there. Just point to that one. Show how big that is. See? Can you see it? All right. Take that one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one lot of plants. We've got 8 lot of that. So we've always got plenty of big leaves, especially in summer.
Okay, thank you very much. Till next Wednesday, see you again. And remember, we also have our Planet Wellness YouTube channel. I'll share the link in the comments below as well. Do subscribe, because every week we are publishing at least 3 videos where you can actually learn as well various wellness tips. Till next time, take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Take care. Enjoy the sunshine.